A really big lesson that I've learned recently that helped me have more of an acceptance mindset is there would be certain people that wouldn't agree with what I'm teaching, or vice versa, or things that I would see people that would teach that I wouldn't necessarily apply that to my life or agree with that. But I could also recognize that that's because that's not the tool set that I need. You're not going to use the tools and the lessons that you learned from being a doctor to be a mechanic. That's a whole different tool set. That's a whole different skill set. So with that being said, I can recognize that every single person that is teaching something different is teaching a different type of trauma from somebody that is in a different stage of their life. So for me, example, I'm really focused on teaching vulnerability and loving yourself first and making sure you're validating your emotions and giving yourself the love that you want from somebody else. So I focus a lot on looking at your emotions, validating your emotions, seeing your emotions, using your emotions as a teacher. And for people that have been raised to already do that and to naturally do that, they're probably going to watch my videos and be like, what the fuck are you wasting so much time looking at your emotions for? Because they already know how to do it. Because they don't need that tool set because they aren't struggling with that same trauma. And this has really helped me have acceptance and love towards everybody, and to see that how beautiful and amazing it is to have 7 billion different people have 7 different billion mindsets, perspectives, types of trauma to teach to everybody. So I love that people can come to me if they're struggling with emotions. People can go to somebody else if they're struggling with a different mindset. And I just love to appreciate and to have love for the lessons that everybody is teaching, whether I agree with it or not, because I know that for something that I don't agree with or that I don't resonate with is going to resonate for somebody else. And I'm grateful that they have somebody else because I can't do it all. So I love that. And I hope this helps somebody open their mind or open their perspective on lessons that they maybe don't agree with that somebody else's teaches, because just because you don't benefit from it doesn't mean that that person isn't doing exactly what they're supposed to, so somebody else will benefit from it, even if it's not you. I love you guys. I really feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine energy, like the man or a woman. I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine that is stuck in a relationship, mirroring to them a false sense of happiness from controlling how other people make them feel. Like there is like, look at this. This is literally what I cut the deck to. King of Wands reverse, King of Swords reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse. This person through this relationship, so you through this relationship have completely balanced out and healed your wounded masculine energy and wounded feminine energy, because there's definitely a sense here of your masculine energy being overpowered where you like didn't have emotions. Like you could have been easily raised, especially if this is a man, to just not be human, like to straight up not have emotions, not be loving, like not be compassionate, but to overgive in a way that isn't of emotions, to give that masculine sense of physically giving to somebody. And it feels like you attracted somebody that wasn't going to give that back, so you could see the worth of how much you do give and actually have a want to give to somebody rather than feeling like you have to maintain that relationship. And that's what it feels like this is right now. It feels like in order for you to maintain this relationship, you have to give to this person when they don't even reciprocate what you give. And that's the lesson here, is that you're learning that you want somebody that is going to reciprocate the love that you give, so then you can want to give it to them rather than feeling like you have to. For their own peace, literally, for their own peace of mind, I'm literally about to ask what would happen if this person walked away and got what they want, went for what they want, whether that's just like being single or whatever it is. Literally, 8 of Cups reverse, stuck in a situation that isn't serving you, with the sun underneath that. This is what you're in right now, being emotionally unfulfilled, and this is what you could have if you just choose yourself and stop worrying about how that choice is going to affect other people. Because how you choose to live your life, you have no control over how somebody chooses to react to that information. And if that hurts them, then that's not your fault, because you're choosing yourself and they get to choose how they want to react to that. And that's really what you're learning, is releasing control over how people view you. Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands again with the Ace of Wands. One second, I need to switch decks. Okay, literally the heart, I just pulled the heart cards. For you, I pulled, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to one another. Literally being true to yourself, exactly what I was saying. And then in the center of this connection, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Literally connecting to your heart to know, to choose yourself, to know what decision to make. Do what you want, not what you think you should. Even within this connection, it's like you're still looking at the future about like how things could be better because you're not happy, but I feel like you're afraid to take that leap of faith because you're like, well, what if it's not better? But I feel like the lesson here right now is you're not happy right now. So that is your answer. Would you rather stay not happy right now or jump into the unknown knowing that it could possibly be the best thing you've ever done? Because literally for you, I pulled like you're just in this conflicting energy because this person is literally mirroring to you. Look, this person is literally mirroring to you a past version of yourself. This is like a wounded masculine and feminine energy. This is very much like a heavy parental energy. And I do feel like this person mirrors to you a sense of control or manipulation. Or a sense of you not feeling good enough for something that you want. If you want to go and take a ride with me. Oh my god. Okay, so 10 of Cups, and then this is crazy. So this genuinely also feels like maybe this isn't something that is like, maybe you're not dating this person or you're not in a relationship. Like, you could be. But if you're not, it still feels like this is something that maybe you were afraid of commitment. So you wanted something that was kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But the more that you've dealt with this person, the more you've been learning to commit to yourself because this person wasn't able to give you what you wanted. And the more you're committing to yourself, the more you realize you want somebody else to do the same for you. So I feel like that's really the disconnect that's happening here, is you being in this like Two of Swords energy of like, okay, I'm not happy, but I was, but what if I'm not going to be happy if I leave? Like, but literally look, like 10 of Cups with the Hierophant, like there's just this higher learning of what you want your 10 of Cups to look like through the mirror of this person. And I feel like this person maybe was like a repeat. I feel like this person was maybe somebody that you've kind of been with before, just the same soul in a different body. The person that has the same wounds and treated you the same. And I feel like the reason it's being brought to you is because they want you to recognize it. And by recognizing it and walking away from it, you no longer are going to attract that kind of person because you saw the karmic cycle, so you broke it. But there's just this sense here of literally like, I don't know if you're interested in somebody else or just something else, or you just want to like romanticize life. But for the 3 of Wands for you, you're looking into the future of clearing up chaos, but with the Knight of Cups here. So there's like something of you wanting to like offer this. It's like there's a masculine energy. I could be talking to a divine masculine of like knowing that you know how to give to yourself, and because of that you like want to provide, like you want to give to somebody else. But I just feel like you don't feel that this person deserves it. So it's kind of like holding you back, stuck in this past version of yourself.